When you're trying to find the volume of an object, there are two ways to do this. First of all, if it's a regular object, meaning that you can measure its dimensions easily, like a block, you're going to use a ruler and you're going to measure the length, the width, and the height. And then you're going to multiply those three numbers together. Now remember, it doesn't matter which way you turn it. You just pick a corner and multiply the length, the width, and the height together, the three edges that come off that corner. Using a ruler to measure the volume of something like a rock isn't practical. I mean, how are you going to use a ruler to measure that? So what we do instead is we do a process called water displacement. And the idea is pretty simple. You take a container with a spout on it, fill it up with water, put the object in it, and catch the water that overflows in a container and then measure it. So that's what we're going to do with this. And this is the setup you're going to use as well. First of all, you have to fill this container all the way up at your faucet, and you want to keep your finger over the spout and fill that up with water until it's totally full, like that, maybe even overflowing a little bit. Set it on the side, and then shut your water off, and let that run until the excess water runs out. Don't move it. Once you get that water level at the very top, it'll stop dripping. It takes a moment or two. And then you're going to hold the beaker under the spout and catch the overflow. Now, I am actually going to set it down on the bottom because I only have two hands to show you how to do it. Once it stops dripping, all right, set that there. Make sure it's under the spout. In my case, you won't be able to sit yours on the bottom. You're going to hold onto it. And then you don't throw it in. You gently lower it in, keep your fingers out of it, and catch the overflow. See how much water, but you got to catch it all. You can't miss any of it like I just did at the beginning. You're going to catch that, and when it stops dripping, and you got to be patient again, when it stops dripping, you're then going to take that water and you're going to measure it with a graduated cylinder. Now, if it's a small enough amount, you're going to use the smallest graduated cylinder that's going to fit into. That'll give you a more precise answer. 20 drops is about a milliliter, so you wouldn't think this counts for much, but yeah, you want to catch those drops because 20 of them equals 1 milliliter. And then, carefully, just pour it in the grad cylinder. And then remember, you have to get down, and you have to read the meniscus, the bottom of the curved water level, and you want it to be straight across there. You want to look at it straight on. You don't want to see that as a circle. So as I read that, the bottom of the meniscus is at 22, right on the money, so it's 22.0. And that would be the volume of the rock. Now, obviously that's not going to be the value for your rock, and it's not even the right value for this rock because I didn't catch all the water. But that's how you do water displacement.